It's like I want to dive in and do some stuff, but can't safely do anything.
Broadcasting live from the Brent Morrison bomb shelter and missile silos in the heart of beautiful downtown Pekin. It's Tuesday Modern. Hello, everyone. I'm Evil Bob, your bird guy in a box, and joined currently by Mesa Snow. Hello, Snow.
Good evening.
We are starting off with Jarvis, who's playing his Food Fire deck, and Brandon, who's playing no rhinos. It's Abzan, but there's no rhinos, so it doesn't really matter what it is. It is rhinoless, which is sad. Which is very sad.
Very, very.
Oh. Anyway.
First three cards on the board for Jarvis are all from Modern Horizons.
Well, yeah. Modern Horizons really shook up the format quite a lot.
When you say Abzan things, you mean that looks like a Dredgy thing.
He said Abzan approach. I thought he said Abzan approach.
I mean,
he said Abzan, and I asked, is there rhinos? And he said no, and I stopped caring.
I mean, I think he's playing Abzan Dredge strategy.
Whatever. Abzan Dredge, whatever. Anyway, it's 17-19. Jarvis.
Vengevine shenaniganry strategy.
It might be.
Technically Abzan.
Technically Abzan. Can you really call it Abzan without rhinos, though?
No, but is that a Voice of Resurgence hand? That would make it Abzan-y things.
Yeah, kinda.
The goose is loose.
The goose is indeed loose. We get some food on the field. I need to add a new banner, don't I? Food tokens. So much food.
So hungry.
Alright, and that's just going to represent food. Works for me. And okay. Soldier food.
Soldier food. You can eat soldiers.
It's fast food. And Serum Visions. We're going to, looks like top, bottom. And then pass the turn. I believe that is a Voice of Resurgence. And now it is definitely a Voice of Resurgence. And we're going to swing? No, we're not. We're going to hold back. And we're going to draw Lightning Bolt. I think that's a Lightning Bolt. Yeah, that is a Lightning Bolt. Is it a Lotus Cobra? No. Oh, it's right in 6. Of course.
Get back your land. Play your land.
Renin 6 is on the field. Again, more loyalty than mana. It confounds me.
So 4 color food. Or just Teamer. Yeah, I guess you could.
It's probably just Teamer.
I was thinking we were missing a color from Oko, but we're not. We got blue-green.
Yeah. Yeah, Jarvis is good at having Oko mana. And there's another Astrolabe.
Oko also softens up the Teamer problem. A lot of his red has trouble removing things with big toughness. Oko just makes them boltable. I'll make that an elk. And if I need to, I'll bolt it.
Yep.
What dies to bolt in this format? Everything.
Everything. Everything the Oko touches is boltable.
Make Voice of Resurgence an elk and then kill it.
And then kill it.
I know Totoro said we made it intentionally strong and we missed it in the testing and people can do a lot of things, but when it takes them 20 seconds to break a card, I get it when like you're a couple weeks into it and there's synergy, but like the card's released and like the first time it's legal to be shuffled into a deck on a weekend, it like is half the fields. Like it didn't take you very long to figure out that this. It's like in your play testing, no one ever put an Oko on the field and started plussing it on things.
Now, in their defense, the Oko they probably tested was the Planeswalker deck Oko.
Probably.
And they got confused. You know, these are two cards
Or it
named
went
Oko.
like this. Oko is exactly as printed, only his middle ability was a minus, and they're like, I minus it on that, but then you have a 3/3 and you attack and kill my Oko. This is no good. Make it a plus ability. And then they're like, okay, that's better.
So dumb. You know what? It's a flaw inherent in the system. You know, that would make him somewhat balanceable. It's like, you can play him first, you can turn my thing into not as good as a thing as it was,
And then he dies.
but he's going to die for it.
Yeah.
You know, 3 mana...
Pseudo
remove. Not
Yeah,
really.
downgrade.
Yeah, it's a baffling end.
We're gonna get going and come in the next time and come down and say bye.
Thanks for coming in, Sam. Always good to
You're
see
welcome.
you.
Yeah.
Have a good one, Sambroco.
Yeah.
Running 6 down to 3 loyalty, so back where he began. Dealt a damage to something. Oh, the carrion feeder. That seems good. And we're going to play another carrion feeder. And think about what he's doing. We're going to plus Oko. We're going to get our fetch back. Excuse me. Woo. Such a riveting game. Life totals have changed exactly twice.
Some good grindy magic.
It is. Except not.
I think it's grindy.
It's a Mexican standoff. There's nothing grindy about it. No one's scrapping. It's like, oh, I'm going to attack you. You should attack
Jarvis is
me.
building slow, overwhelming advantage, though.
Well, yeah, because he's got Renin 6.
And now Tireless Tracker.
Yes.
And Scoos.
Yes.
Tireless Tracker with Renin 6 and a fetch land.
Uh-huh. Seems good.
So dirty.
Seems real good. Seems downright shenaniganly.
He's lunging.
Turn him sideways. Send him loose.
Did he fail to find?
Maybe?
Or did he get a Forest? I
Yeah,
think he
got
failed
it.
to find. Yeah, because he doesn't have he does not get another. It's like, oh, I only have 4 basics. Seems low.
It does seem low, especially with the Prismatic Vista.
Yeah. I wonder if he's got a couple in his hand.
Maybe?
I can see 6 basics. Maybe he's holding 2. Especially since he doesn't have 2 islands in play. I
Right.
can't imagine a world where you don't want at least 2 basic islands.
Well, welcome to Jarvis's tire fire of a deck. So we are carrying, feeding, eating.
I love that Dak Baden has been removed from the list of suspects of the theft of Hatchworth's taken.
Well, I mean, they're gonna find out about it. You know, it will be found.
Did they remove him from the list of suspects because he's dead?
No,
Okay.
you couldn't give a quote if he was dead.
I mean, they could have channeled his spirit.
I mean, possibly. It's an elk! No, it's an elemental. It's an elemental, it's okay. It's his Voice of Resurgence token. It's his Patronus.
You know, Oko may be running wild, but you do know what November is, don't you? Deer season.
Is it?
Yep. Shotgun season.
I mean, seems fair.
So,
Are we gonna get a legendary vice president card? Gotta have somebody adept at that shotgun. Mr. Cheney, we need you. Oko's too dangerous. Should take him pheasant hunting.
Yeah.
Turned him sideways, and yeah, not a whole lot. Now, I did play off against this one last Friday, and it's okay. It's very hit or missy.
It's very bizarre.
It is very bizarre.
Jarvis played a Psycholand.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he lost his run in 6. That's why. Like, wait, he has a... Oh, yeah. They got through. That makes more sense then. Also, that must mean he doesn't have any of his basics in his hand. So
Right.
So he's got Prismatic Vista and 4 basics. Seems loose.
Yeah. I'm sure he found a list somewhere, or it's just Jarvis is like, it should be fine with 4 basics. I mean, yeah. So Fetchton got a plains. Now he has the what is that card?
He'd have enough mana to cast a Siege Rhino if he...
He would have enough mana to cast a Siege Rhino, but it's the what's the white card? It's 2 and X, return CMC creatures X.
Oh, Rally the Ancestors.
Rally the Ancestors.
So he's playing the Rally Pioneer deck
Yeah.
with Fetch Lands. Oh, yeah, that's what he was playing Friday.
Yeah. There it is. Rally the Ancestors. X or less. Yeah. With 4 mana, he rallies for 2 and just gets everything back. But
I don't know why.
he lost a lot because of the
I don't know why I
skews.
thought he was playing Studs. I have absolutely no brain power to think. It's like, wait.
You had it. You had him play, or in your mind, he was playing Stubbs.
Yeah. I'm like, wait.
Nah, Stubbs just stopped by to meet up with Danzy, make a trade, and gloat about passing his pharmaceutical exam. So
Nice.
now he is a fully
It's like-
licensed pharmaceutical.
It's like, I know exactly
technician.
what this deck is because I played it on Friday.
Yeah, so did I got one game against it,
So
and
did
then
I.
and then
I did too much
just
damage.
stalled.
I did too much damage to myself in game 3 against him, and then flooded. But
yeah.
I put myself to 6, and then he chip shot him. He was able to Cruel Celebrant me out. He could Cruel Celebrant me for 5, but he had 1 more creature than I had blockers, so he could just attack with everything, and then do the thing.
Yeah, that is a very good point. Why is it that elk are 3/3s and bears are 2/2s? In what world can an elk take a bear consistently?
That is some solid
Damn it, Wizards.
reasoning there.
Damn it, Wizards.
I mean, it feels like a bear should be stronger anyway.
Should.
I mean, although let me say, it does get weird because like a dragon are like 4/4s and 5/5s. So, and a dragon is clearly miles ahead of a bear and an elk.
It depends on the bear.
No, it doesn't.
Depends on the bear.
No.
I mean, it depends on the bear.
Like, the world's biggest bear and a baby dragon, it might be close. But again, we're talking about dragons, like fire-breathing aerial assault things. The bear just goes.
Oh, now that's speciest of you. You assume all dragons are fire-breathing. There are only 3 species of dragon that breathe fire, Snow.
Then the rest aren't dragons.
No, the rest are very much dragons. They're just different different elementally aligned dragons. You know, you got your cold dragons, you got your acid dragons, you got your lightning dragons.
Lightning's a form of fire.
No, it is not. Lightning is a form of electricity, and electricity is not a form of fire.
I mean, electricity causes fires, so.
So do terrible power management companies.
Be a dragon made of terrible power management companies if you want. As long as the end result is fire, I'm happy.
A PNG dragon.
No. They aren't causing any more fires. It's just brownouts.
Oh no! They're being blamed for the fires.
Even though they turned off all the power to everybody.
Yeah,
That's
because them turning off the power made everybody look up as like, wait, why are you turning off the power? So it doesn't cause electrical fires, or so it doesn't cause fires. Wait, you cause fires? Yeah, it's amazing what happens when you keep raising your rates but refuse to fix your infrastructure.
Right. It's like, yeah, our horribly outdated infrastructure has this tendency to overheat and ignite the tens of thousands of tons of dry brushland.
Now, here's the thing that really aggravates me about the California wildfires. Everything was fine and dandy until it set Los Angeles on fire. Once LA caught fire, it's like, oh, this is the problem. We got to fix this now.
Well, you know, when you're just burning more or less empty areas.
Yeah, more or less empty areas, just a couple thousand family homes. You know, nothing,
but not Los Angeles.
Yeah. Once you hit Los Angeles, it's like, oh, wait, what? No! Those are pretty people. You can't burn pretty people.
I mean, to make a good point. I mean, can you argue with that?
Yes. Yes.
Can you really?
Yes.
Can you?
I mean, if it were up to me, just set the whole state on fire and, just get like some pickaxes and some crowbars, just like chip the whole thing into the ocean.
Do you really need to do both?
You gotta be sure. The only way to, or the way I see it, we should just rig the site to explode, take off, and nuke the whole thing from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. We're gonna take some what is it, James Cameron aliens approach to the situation. Was that James Cameron?
Oh, on an unrelated topic.
Yes, sir.
Did you hear the Star Wars news today?
What Star Wars news?
That D&D pulled out of it?
Wait, what?
Yeah, the Game of Thrones creators will not be making the next Star Wars trilogy.
Oh, well, that's fantastic.
Yes.
You know,
they took $300 million from Netflix to run their environment stuff.
That eighth season of Game of Thrones probably, Disney doesn't need any more, shitstorms laid at their Star Wars feet.
Yeah, the internet was very happy with that news today.
Oh, I bet.
There was a and it was after yesterday, I think yesterday. Someone published, which I think it's a real paraphrasing of an. They were doing a panel, and someone was live tweeting it.
Oh.
It's not direct quotes. It's definitely paraphrasing it, but I think they were actual answers to the questions. But it sounded like those questions. If they were seriously the answers to the questions, they're like, we wanted to downplay the episode, we wanted to downplay the fantasy elements of Game of Thrones because we wanted to appeal to soccer moms or to NHL fan or to NFL fans and soccer moms.
Wow. I mean, identify your lowest common denominator and,
Go ham.
Yeah, go ham. I mean, that there is a reason that D&D 4th edition existed. Yeah, that's a thing.
So, it's like, yeah. But yeah, the free folk subreddit was partying. They've spent the entirety of this year shitting on it.
And Jarvis took game 1. Okay.
World Series Game 6. I guess during Game 5, these three ladies in the front seat behind home plate flashed the camera in the 7th inning.
Oh, seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
They've been banned for life for. It was apparently to promote some publication.
Oh, okay.
So they got the attention that they were seeking.
Are you sure they weren't protesting gerrymandering?
I mean, they could have been doing it too. But.
Tonight in Steven Strasburg. Absolutely. If you think a few years ago.
Thanks, no. Nothing gets a video removed faster than a
Joe Buck.
than a Joe Buck. All right, so we're already down to 15 to 19.
Oh, these are moving fast.
Yeah, it is remarkable that more life has moved in this game with nothing on the field but land.
And a lightning bolt. It seems Jarvis's aggressive use of the lightning bolt is interesting.
We have a discussion happening. Both hands are down. Both decks are being... Wait,
I
what?
think they're just both shuffled.
Oh, they were both... No, they both fetched at the
Yeah.
same time. Okay.
Just some good old shuffle cam.
Oofwa. Alright, and a Satyr Wayfinder is going to find that Overgrown too. Or that...
I think that's the fast land.
Oh, was that the fast land? Thought it was the fetch land. What's the fetch land? It's Verdant
Fetch land's Verdant
Catacomb.
Catacombs. Looks like a blue. It looked a little bit more like a blooming marsh.
I don't know if he plays the fast lands. I mean, I'm sure he
does.
might.
He
But...
does.
And Jarvis going to go with an Astrolabe.
Pauper Exile.
Yes, yes. Can't play it in Pauper. Might as well get it in Modern
Modern and Legacy.
and Legacy. Ow. Anyway, so Satyr Wayfinder on the field. Golden Goose looking to hold him off. Another Satyr Wayfinder. Satyr Wayfinder is a 1/1 for 2 that when he enters the battlefield, reveal top 4 of your library, put a land from among them into your hand, and put the rest into your graveyard. And this time finding... I missed it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It was a land. Jarvis. Tappy Tap and the Astrolabe, probably to make the green he so desperately needs. For Wrenn and 6. For Wrenn and 6. For Wrenn and 6. For Wrenn and 6. Thank you. It's like, you only got one thing to do, Jarvis. You know you're going to do it, so just do it. Get out there and do it.
Did he minus the Ren and 6?
Had to have.
But he got a land out of his graveyard. Oh, he just looked at the
Oh, yeah,
I'm like,
okay.
wait, the Ren and 6 is on 1, which seems wrong.
Very.
And he picked the land up. I'm like, it should be on either 2 or 4. And it should be on 4.
Yeah, because he can't have one on him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unless
2 or 4.
Unless Brandon gut shotted.
Ooh.
Gut shot.
Wild gut shot for the win.
Yes.
Yeah, but he's going to fetch himself out of planes. Go to 14. Playing with the best planes in the game. Unglued. Yeah.
Pretty sweet planes.
It is pretty sweet planes.
I'll give you that one.
See, I think they nailed it with the unglued. It's like, you know, don't take away the border. Give us more border.
Yeah, that border is awesome.
Give us more border. Give us like a more intricate border,
Yes.
but don't take away the border. That's just lazy design.
Yeah.
Like Oko.
Oakley dokley.
Brendan 6 probably should have cost 4 mana. I mean, he is green, and he enables ramping, which means that you should be ramping anyway, which means You can still cast him on turn 2.
He doesn't technically enable ramping. He just helps you hit your land drops.
Yeah. Consistent land drops.
Yeah.
I would put that in a form of ramping.
Ramping is getting ahead of curve.
Gonna need you to, step all the way off my back there.
Nope. Can't do it.
You could try.
I don't want to.
Of course. And play down a stomping grounds and just gonna let it sit there and stew a while. Jervis 18. And we are going to rally for 2 to bring all the graveyard back. That's 2 carrion feeders, the Voice of Resurgence, and 2 blood artists. And now we're going to go to town by sacrificing the voice to the carrion feeder to give the carrion a +1/+1, 2 blood artist triggers. So that's a 2-point life swing, 16 to 16 now. And we're going to sacrifice a carrion feeder, so 2 more triggers, 18 to 14. Wait, where'd the other 2 life come from? There we go. Fixed it. No, he quite wasn't there yet. And we're going to sacrifice a blood artist, 2 more triggers. That's 20 to 12. And we're just going to sacrifice the other blood artist. So another 1-point swing, 11 to 21. Works. Took the chips away. Too confusing, apparently.
Yeah, well. There's extra dice. What is it?
There is extra dice.
He's
but,
at 220.
Yeah. I mean, or 120.
Oh, I can see the 2, but I can't see the 1.
Oh, yeah, it's 1 right there.
Okay. 120.
And then we're going to play a
Thalia.
Thalia.
Not so good against a Ren and 6, though.
Yeah. And another Satyr Wayfinder. He's going to look at the top 4 once again.
Horizon Canopy is a good
And
find.
he's going to find the Horizon Canopy. Sure he is. And he's going to separate his graveyard into, this is the stuff that comes back with a Rally of the Ancestors, and this is the stuff that's just going to stay here forever.
Yeah, I guess the goose is going to have to die.
And we're going to attack Ren, probably,
Oh, yeah.
to attempt to get him off the board.
Or is he just going...
He's thinking about it. The Elk, or the Voice of Resurgence, which is currently a 5/5.
Ooh, Ambush Viper.
And out of nowhere, the Ice Fang Coatl comes down. Flying Flash, and you draw a card, and he has Death Touch. Because I do see myself some 3 other snow permanents.
Yep.
So the Coatl's going to come down, and he's just going to kill that voice token, and there he goes. The Coatl's also going to die, but
Right.
you know,
He did go straight for the throat.
I think he sent the voice at Ren, and then the other 2 at Jervis. So, you know,
Trying to force a trade with the goose.
yeah.
Or not trade, but
But Jarvis plays the Coatl.
get the trade. A cantrips trade. It's a... Ooh, now we got the cycle action going. Although Ren's this turn is probably going to be putting one between Thalia's eyes.
Yeah, it's going to have to. And does. Yep, there she goes. Bye, Thalia. And it didn't really matter because Jarvis is going to cast himself a Scavenging Ooze.
Nom 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 nom.
You got to eat them blood artists. That's the killer right there.
Yeah, yep.
Get those blood artists out of there. And Scavenging Ooze is going to gain Jarvis a life off that. 21-10.
Yeah. Jarvis probably doesn't have a forest.
And, eating The other blood artist, yes.
Oh, he does.
He fetched himself a forest.
Where was that forest?
In the sideboard.
Is it in a
I
sideboard?
don't know.
He did not.
Maybe.
Or did he already have 2 forests in play last
Maybe
game?
he was slow rolling.
Was it double forest? Maybe did he have? Well, it might have already been. It might have been double forest.
Okay, well, at this point, if he gets another basic, we'll know that he was either slow rolling us or just incompetent.
Yeah, he did have 4 basics before, so
Yeah,
it just seems it's
because
probably,
he's right there.
It's weird that it's 2 of them are forests.
Right.
It is still a base green ramp deck, so.
No, it's not ramp. It just keeps you from missing your land drops.
No,
now.
the goose is ramp.
No, though. This is your argument from
Renin
before.
6 is not ramp.
It doesn't matter.
The goose is ramp
Uh-huh.
because it does accelerate you.
Yeah.
He's playing Mana Dorks. Mana Dorks are ramp. Renin 6 is value.
Mm-hmm.
Renin 6 is love. Renin 6 is life.
You know, somebody once told me that Ren was
But
going to
the world
roll me.
doesn't roll you. But that person got turned into an elk.
Then that person got turned into an elk. He was looking kind of dumb with his antlers and his thumb in the shape of an L on his forehead.
I think in the shape of a 3.
Well, the food kept coming and they didn't stop coming. Fed to the elk and it hit the Oko running. Didn't make sense not to play Oko. The game is dumb, but Oko is fun. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with playing with Simic? You never know if you don't go.
Right, you never know if you don't Oko.
You never know if you don't Oko. You don't Oko if you don't grow. Hey now, he's getting banned now. Let's get the game on. Let's play. And we are deboarding, so Jarvis got there yet again. Yay, congrats to Jarvis for
I didn't see any Okos.
doing a thing. No. There it is.
There,
Oh, they were
just-
all clumped together. No wonder we didn't see him.
Ren had
I
to
was
do
like,
the
he
heavy
is there. He has to be there. Jarvis don't play a deck without the newest Planeswalker to abuse.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see here. Where's... Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Alright, well, I will leave you to round 2. Have
Alright.
fun.
Thanks
I
for
will-
hanging out with us, Master Snow, and you enjoy yourself on Halloween and then Legacy Week.
Yep. Eternal Weekend and Halloween, so...
Eternal Week. It is Eternal
Yeah,
Weekend.
it's, I'm going to the... Yeah, I'm only playing Legacy this time, no Vintage, but... ETW. So.
Say hey to Mr. Spees for me.
I shall indeed.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
And it looks like we're going to have a King of the Mountain kind of format. The Jarvis is going to stay in, and the winner between Mr. Kinsman and Damien is going to step in. Okay. Let's see here. Jarvis is here somewhere. There he is. Jarvis just picked up his 10th win on Cam this year. And Brandon is now 1-1 on the stream. I do feel like I have to apologize for last Tuesday. The Tuesday prior, I did announce that I was not going to be on Thursdays until November. But then I also said that I would be here last Tuesday, knowing full well that I would not be. I just neglected to remember that I had a thing happening last week. So I apologize for no notice.
You want Damien this time?
I don't care.
Okay.
Sounds good. And we're going to see Damien playing his Pioneer Gates deck. minus some minus a couple cards because they not modern legal, like dig through time. But yeah, and it looks like Brandon drew the short end, or AJ and Jarvis are going to be hammering it out for the championship, and you know, I wish him luck. I'm good. So we go see Damien playing Figures. And Brandon is still playing No Rhinos. It's you know what, Brandon's playing I'm calling it Rally Towel. That's really what he does. He waves the Rally Towel and the Rally Monkey, and he brings back everybody for the big finish. Damien has not earned his victory yet, but we're getting there. I've seen this. It's pretty interesting. He doesn't have everything he needs for modern gates because he doesn't have Amulets of Vigor or Ren and 6, or not. No, it's not Ren and 6. It's Amulet of Vigor. And what was the other character? He said I do not remember. But there was like 12 cards he still needs if he wants to attempt to put modern gates together. But he doesn't want to because he has Pioneer gates. And yeah, Pioneer. Good electronics. Decent video equipment. Really good audio equipment. TBD Magic format. I'm still on the fence about it, but apparently I'm not the only one diving. I am the only one who's not diving headlong into the Pioneer. Even Master Snow is super intrigued by the notion of Pioneer. Probably because there's 5 cards on the ban list and they're all essentially the same card. No fetches. Super wide open format. Interesting to see what's going to happen. Don't know if we're going to bring you any kind of Pioneer, but what I can say is that I would still like you to subscribe, because we're still looking to collect our first 100 subs on the YouTube channel. That's The Zone 521. And we are at 77, so we are 23 away now. A mere 23 subscribers away from reaching that century mark, and slapping Ben Seidel. I want it to happen. He really wants it to happen, and there's only one way it can happen, and that's when we get subscribers. So tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your parents, tell your pets. Subscribe to The Zone 521 on YouTube, and together we can slap Ben Seidel. So crack a fetch and get a Temple Garden. Let's go put Brandon down to 17. Damien starting off with the Izzet Guildgate. Oh, excuse me. And we're going into the fast land, and right into a Voice of Resurgence. So looking to put some pressure straight onto the gates right away. Damien passes it after dropping a Rakdos Guildgate. Brandon draws Coco, plays Windswept Heath cracks the Windswept Heath. And Harktown, what he's going to get? Could get an Overgrown Tomb. Might get an Overgrown Tomb. Gets... the Overgrown Tomb. Shocks himself down to 14. Gonna follow that up with 3 mana to Eternal Witness to get back a Windswept Heath and swing in for 2 Damien to 18. First combat damage of the game. Damien opts at the end of Brandon's turn. And he's going to keep it, or put it to the bottom, and drawing the next card. Untap, draws for turn. Oh. Yep, draw for turn. There you go, buddy. And deciding what gate to drop, I imagine. It's going to be the Boros Guild gate. And that's going to be... I think that's the enchantment that lets him turn all of his gates into pingers. Let's see if I can find that. Crackling Perimeter. Yep, that is it. Crackling Perimeter, 2 mana, tap an untapped gate you control, deal damage to each opponent. So it's not any target. It's not a directed target. It's just damage. Damage to the dome. And let's see here. We've got the I don't know what that is. But Damien got attacked for 4? Did you take the 4? You had to have. Huh. Do not know. Wish I did. For those of you who do not recognize my background, sticking with the theme of October. Oh, hey. Calling all Squad Hawks. Why is he... Why is he playing... He's playing Gates. Oh, so Andy that gains 3. Okay, that's why he's at 17. He gained 3. Because, okay, so he did get attacked. Why is he playing? Okay, why is he playing? He wants to play Gates. It's his Pioneer deck. It's his Pioneer deck that he wants to play in Modern just to try it out and see how fun it is. And I think he had a whole lot of shiny Gates from his Standard deck, and, well, didn't want him to go to waste. Although I don't think these are shiny. Anyway, we have a Coco. What do you mean facepalm? I don't know what you're talking about. Coco gets us a Carrion Feeder and a Viscera Seer. And Brandon plays a Glare and a Voice of Resurgence. They both very well may be Voice of Resurgence, but I don't know right now. Because that is the heftiest glare I have seen in quite a while. Damien gets attacked all the way down to 11, so 6 life points comes off of his total. And he's going to tap 3 gates and deal 3 to Brandon. Seems good. All the way down to 10. And Damien has nothing that's going to save him from that slight onslaught. So hopefully Damien's able to pull out some more fogs, some more fog effects, just to prolong his life and get there a little bit longer. But no, it's absolutely Gades, and Brandon pulls out the blue victory. Where the heck is there? It is. Brandon pulls out the blue victory. And that's where we sit right now, going into game number 2. Haven't had a rubber match yet. Jarvis got there in 2 versus Brandon, and now Damien is facing elimination here from Brandon. I seen that one. That's a good one. I like it. The Muse spreading some spoopy love around. But yeah, my background is Drudge Skeletons. In keeping with the theme. Yep. Look at them in their Drudge Skeleton-y glory. Seems pretty cool if you ask me. I like Drudge Skeletons. They were in my first Magic deck. I built a 104 card black regeneration deck. I was 15 and terrible. And the game was young and new to me, and everybody starts off with mistakes, but I'll admit it. I dabbled in black. I dipped my toe into red. But then I discovered the awesome power of white and never looked back. Decks are cut. The game, as they say, is afoot. As we get ready for game number 2, round number 2, here on Tuesday Nitro. Damien, thinking long, hard, deep, and throbbing. Brandon doesn't like it. He's going to throw his back. Damien looks like he's going to keep his. And we going to have ourselves a match. Looking at shuffle up, shuffle up, shuffle up. Let's see if we can get Damien a win here. It's kind of a long shot. I probably wish he would have stuck with Burn, at least in this matchup. He went up against AJ and Panza, and a gate deck is no bueno against Panza. I didn't think about that last round. I was like, wait, he's playing Gates versus Panza. That's just handing the victory to AJ. And he's going to put that one onto the bottom, and Done already?
Yep. Come down to hang out.
Did he wipe the floor with you?
No, he's playing Panza. I'm playing
I
anti-Panza.
don't know. A boy can hope, can he?
He's playing Blood Moons in a deck that incentivizes getting basics and land destructions against a Ran 6 deck.
All 4 basics out of your deck.
That number should probably be higher.
It really should. Did Snow talk to you as he left?
Briefly, yes.
Yeah, we're concerned about your deck status. That you run the Prismatic Vista with 4 basic lands.
Yeah, we probably should play like 5 or 6.
At least. It was like, oh, he failed to find. He only runs 4 basics unless he has it in his hand. Nope, he played a Scryland. He has no more basics.
It was a cycle game.
Whatever.
Take it.
Cycle, Scry.
Yeah, it should at least be 5. I think at one point I cut a forest when I was playing. Brought in another utility land, but it should be a 5th basic.
Alright.
Probably over one of the shocks.
So, getting beats by a Stitcher supplier.
Ooh, Leyline. Good play.
Leyline is definitely a good play, except I believe Blood Artist is target player.
I'm pretty sure Celebrant is target player.
Blood Artist is target player.
Yeah.
Yep, so it's going to go ahead and just cancel that off there. Unless he gets rid of it, which he very well may. I know he plays Kitty Cat, Johnny's Pride.
Is this a Gates deck?
Kasali Pride Mage. Yes.
That's cool.
He's playing his Pioneer Gates minus his dig through times. But he doesn't have like the cards necessary for like modern gates. Because he doesn't have Amulets of Vigor or anything to make him good.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna tap that down. Is that? Oh, that's the blue enchantment that when you play a gate, draw a card.
Yeah, and when it ETBs, you can tap gates and draw cards equal to the number of gates you tapped.
Ah,
Sort of like a gate-based Sphinx's Revelation that doesn't gain you life. The card is very good at generating an obscene amount of card advantage.
right. And we got another crack of fetch happening. It also isn't help. It also was not helping that Brandon had Prism or Canopy or Horizon Canopy as one of his 2 primary mana sources. So, I mean, Boggles can get away with that, but I guess this deck technically can too. Except,
There's like 8 drain effects.
yeah,
They don't currently do anything, but there's 8 of them.
currently that's an issue. You know, you can sacrifice all you want, but you have to target yourself, so you're gonna lose a life, and you're gonna gain that life. So. And Damien asking for a graveyard check? No? Wait. Oh, he E-witted. Okay. And Damien Fogs. 4 gates in play. Or no, that's an island. 4 gates in play.
We'll get there eventually. Forget what was the card that the rally decks used to play in Standard that gave everything haste? Was it Nogus' Marauder or was it something else?
I have no idea. You're asking me about a standard deck?
Well, it was a very powerful and interesting Standard deck. Like rally deck was cool.
Yeah, that's like saying that Ghostbusters was by default the best movie of 2016. It was
Original might have been.
It was
There wasn't much made in 2015 that was good.
You know, it was like it was the best movie that came out that weekend. It's like, yeah, but it was still a bad presentation for that weekend.
Like I don't really remember any movies in 2016 that I was wowed by. It's been a few years though.
Right? See, 2016. That was that was Rogue One. That was the year of Rogue One. Yeah. Is it weird that, you know, since they canceled like all of the interim movies that I can't count like the even odd years based on what Star Wars movie came out? It was like, oh, was it a mainline series? Nope, it was a side one. Okay. Oh, it must have been an even year. Yeah. What came out in 2016? Rogue One. How do you know that? Because Solo came out in 2018 and killed the whole franchise. With the little help of Episode 8. I mean,
I feel like this
I'm
might
not
have been
gonna
the death blow. This franchise was dying on the way out.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they
It's
learned
been dying for a while.
They learned a minor lesson, you know. Don't ever hand off an Abrams project if you're not intending to follow through with anything he sets up. Although I am a little sad that Abrams is coming back for 9 because Abrams doesn't know how to just cleanly end a movie. Even though this is supposed to be the final end of the Skywalker ninology. I think that's the correct term for it.
This is movie 9
Yeah,
for that series. So
so
I feel like there are too many Star Wars movies.
But the problem with Abrams though is he doesn't know how to just cleanly end a movie.
Also, I'm a fan of the Plague Doctor mask.
Oh, it's not Plague Doctor. I'm just a bird man. I'm just a bird guy.
Yeah.
Plague Doctor is like a leather mask and it's fairly bird shaped. But the point of that was so at the
I know the point of the mask.
Oh, okay. Just saying. I have an open jaw. That's not a Plague Doctor. I also have open eye holes. That's also not a Plague Doctor. And there are feathers on the head.
I like the mask.
Thank you.
Can you just take the compliment and let it go?
Sorry, I'm used to Snow sitting there, and he was all on my back, so I'm a little defensive right now. Damien, actually, in not a wholly terrible place, as long as he keeps the fogs coming.
I mean, there has to be gates ablaze in this deck somewhere, right?
There is.
Okay.
There is.
And so at some point, we should hopefully be like we've reached the safe point where you can just cast a sweeper and be good.
Yeah, he's digging deep for it.
Does Illiport cut target or no?
No, it's the same thing. I believe it's also a target. Illiport Cutthroat is each opponent.
Does not target. Illiport Cutthroat can't affect deal damage.
that's gonna get him through. So he's got to kill that Illiport Cutthroat. He needs to get one of those crackling. Or no, that's opponent too. Dang. Damien, we found a hole in your defenses. Don't worry, buddy. I'm still with you. You're playing the best way.
The Eternal Witness get back Galactic Company. Well, there's a fog again. Hopefully,
swinging in. Yep, tap it. Fog.
Pillow Forts, go.
Straight up fog. It's a fog. What a token. Oh, he cast a spell, so Voice puts a voice token into play.
Yeah. And to be fair, the voice token's not going to be doing a whole lot.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 gates and stall.
Is it just gates for value, or is there a Mazes End in there
No,
taking
it's
out
Mazes
someplace?
End. There is Mazes End. That is
the win condition.
A win con. You know, and the Crackling Perimeter, along with Gates Ablaze, is to keep it off and then kill him that way. And he just
is Mazes End itself a gate, or
no?
is... Dang it!
No, there are only 11 gates. The Guild Gates and the Gateway Plaza.
There's a few utility gates that they made from the most recent sets. I think there's Gateway Plaza. I know is one of them, but I think there's a couple others.
11 gates.
Ah,
Just the Gateway Plaza.
I thought there was another utility gate that they made
Nope.
the most recent set. All right then.
Nope. There was the land that if you control 3 or more gates, you gain 3 life.
Yeah, I know about that one. I knew that one wasn't a gate though.
Yeah. Nope. Only gates.
Oh well.
Just gates.
Mace's End would have at least made sense as a gate.
But it's not a gate. It's the end of the maze.
Yeah, but there's no good way of tutoring the dang thing in the deck.
Not a
It's
gate.
The deck's win condition.
Not a gate. Yeah, the tutor effect is called a.
Like, you can't secure this route. That just gets the gates. You just
No.
don't have any good way of getting
No,
that.
but you can still use things like the expedition map. You can.
They aren't good on theme cards, though. Gate's already playing like
When
12
did
tap
you
lands.
care about theme? You don't care about theme. You cannot preach theme. I did get myself a shiny Linden though.
Is it shiny?
She's pretty.
She's shiny.
She is shiny. She makes the goats very happy.
So while we've reached this standstill of a bunch of creatures versus a Turbo Frog deck, what do you think of the new format, good sir?
I abstain.
Not going to form an opinion on it? or
Not
just-
yet.
Okay.
I haven't looked into it. Just listening to the banter before the tournament tonight, it pains me that people are not thinking more of a white approach to it, because a lot of the problems it sounds like are very, very easily solved with a lot of good white cards.
I have faced off against about 3 different white decks. Most of the people are seem to go into like the white-black hate bears route.
See, that's the problem. No, mono white.
There is a mono white aggressive deck.
I'm going to tell you right now, if I build a Pioneer deck, the first one I'm going to build is a mono white deck.
I think the mono white deck currently is
I'm not-
mono white humans. I think is what people are playing.
That's nice. I'm going to brew myself a deck. I'm not going to look at what people are playing. I want to take a look at what's out there, what I can do. There's only like 10 sets, so it's
More
not
than
that
10.
hard to do. Whatever.
It's like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. There's about a good solid 20 sets in this format.
Okay, whatever. But it's only RTR and up, so I can take a look.
I wish they had Innistrad block in there, but I understand why they didn't.
No. Do not need. Do not want. You want Innistrad, you play Modern.
I wasn't even wanting it for Snapcaster Mage. I was wanting it for Restoration Angel
That doesn't matter.
and Unburial, right?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's like, I don't want it for, like, the reasons you think I want it for. I want it for these other reasons that everybody wants it for. No.
I guess to be
that
fair,
was a very good call to leave Innistrad out of it.
there was a lot of power cards in that set.
It was that was
A lot of really good cards.
there was a lot of dumbness in that set.
I guess group of sets. We do avoid the boogeyman of brokenness that is Grizzlebrand.
But did we though?
Yes, we did.
Did we really? I don't know. I think a green Stompy deck would be fun too. I bet there's one out there. There's always a green Stompy deck. Hell, there's almost a green Stompy deck in Standard.
I mean, it sort of exists. The issue is everything gets turned into an elk currently, so there's no point.
Details. Okay. So Damien up to 20? Oh, he must have put that land into play. Gain 3 life, and he's still on the fog plan. And
Go Spiral.
go spiral, draw the card, put a land into play.
Draw another card.
Draw another 2 cards, because trigger.
Get one more, Damien.
He already did. He drew them together.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5,
How many different gates does he got
6,
currently?
7, 8. I think he has 8 gates.
He's
Because
got-
one of these is an island.
8's 2 more. And does he have the Maze's End in play
I
already?
don't believe so. And discard
Yes,
a
discard.
forest.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's exiled, it looks like.
Assuming at this point, Damien has a grip full of cards, and at least one of them's a fog.
Hope so. Does this tap? This taps for colorless.
Taps for any color you have a gate in play.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a reflecting pool for gates.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
You gain 3 life when ETBs if you have 2 or more gates, and it taps for any color you can control for gates.
Okay. That seems good.
It's,
Untap all of them Voice of Resurgence tokens. Oh, the serve bots are buffing up the warheads.
Send in the clowns. Play
And
fog.
tap it on and fog.
Damien, quit thinking about it. Just play the fog.
And he's got to wait for him to finish declaring attacks.
Are we close to the point where you can kill him with Zulaport cutthroats?
I mean, I don't see a reason why not. He's he gained 9 or 4. 4-point swing. So one, two. Does he only have the one cutthroat? So 4 more. Sacrifice 8. Oh, because he's got a rally in hand. That's the only reason he's going down that far. Damien's tapped out and he's got a rally. So another trigger. 3 triggers. Yeah, he's dead here.
Yeah.
Yep, he's just going to rally and then eat.
You even need to rally? He's going down in huge chunks each time.
Oh, yeah, maybe he doesn't now.
Like, Zulaport's...
He's only got 1 Zulaport, though.
Why is he taking the 4 damage per thing?
I don't know.
Yes.
I think I don't think they realize that Blood Argus targets.
Well, there's targets and Celebrant targets, I think.
No, Zulaport does not target.
Celebrant. Cool Celebrant.
Oh, the Celebrant, yeah.
It should just be the 1, so... I don't know why they're...
The Cruel Celebrant. You control each opponent.
Okay, so Cruel Celebrant...
So the Celebrant and the Cutthroat did not,
Okay, so...
but the Blood Artist does. So 2 per...
2 per shot, which...
I think...
Actually, I think was right.
Is it 2 per?
Yeah.
Alright.
He still had like 12, like a bunch of creatures to sacrifice, even if he did
Right.
even not counting the Blood Artist, you're probably dead then.
Yeah, I mean, and he did have a rally, then he definitely had it, but yeah, with 2 per and just the stacks and stacks of voice tokens.
Alright.
I'm guessing that's it.
I believe that's it.
Yeah, 4 means clear winner after 2.
Yeah.
So, thank you for joining me, Jervis.
You're very welcome.
Have yourself a good evening and
Oh, time to go get some dinner.
go get some dinner. It's din time.
Join me for dinner. Come on.
Brandon goes up 2-1 on the year. And poor Mr. DeWitt picks up his loss number 6. He's 2 under 500, 4-6. And that's going to do us for this evening. I had a lot of fun. It was short. There was like 9 people here, but only 4 of them were signing up because a couple came in to trade, and then Snellcop stopped by. He's got to do packing for Eternal Weekend. And, this, that, and the other. There's 1,001 reasons, but ultimately we just had the 4 competitors. And that's where we're going to be. We got to see we got to see Brandon. It was a Brandon showcase. Brandon lost to Jarvis and then won against Mr. Damien, and that's where we stand. So, I had fun. I hope you had fun. Tomorrow is the 30th. Thursday's Halloween. Go out there, have fun. Friday is standard here, or no, it's draft here at the Zone because the first Friday is draft. Super, but yeah. Friday is also Day of the Dead. So Thursday Halloween, Friday Day of the Dead, Saturday the 2nd. I have no idea where this is going, but I'm going to leave it out here. So, I've been Evil Bob, your resident head in the box, reminding you that however you choose to live your life, I approve. Have a good night. Have a great weekend, and God's willing, I'll be back on Tuesday. Bye. Thank you very much, Twitch, for another. Oh, Twitch is gone. Bye, everybody. I sign off.